All right, how's it going, everybody? Beautiful people, beautiful Facebook people. This is Jose Trujillo coming to you live once again from the artist studio. You guys get to peek into my studio and see how I roll sometimes. I'm so ready. Still got some Starbucks left. Here we go. Today I'm gonna do a figure painting. Okay, there's gonna be a person right here reading. Why? I don't know. It just feels like it's right. Okay, there's gonna be someone right here reading. Someone's like opening a book. Who doesn't like reading? Come on. Okay. And once again, this is very intuitive painting, so don't get stuck on man, you know, I would have never done that. I would have done this. Well, you know, you do that with your painting. This is my painting. Some legs are crossed, right? And something like that. Now to add a little je ne sais quoi, let's make a, you know, maybe she's sitting somewhere right here. And let's make her concentrate on something. She's deep in thought, pondering. And this is how I start a painting many times. This is one of my secrets. Just get going, get started. It really, I think, who said that? I think it was Matisse that said, art takes, creativity takes courage. I couldn't agree more. Creativity does take courage. It takes a lot of courage to just get going. Most of us want to sit there, look at it, and contemplate, and kind of hope that things are, I don't know, are going to start happening on their own. It doesn't happen that way, guys. You have to put in the je ne sais quoi. Please let me know if you're signing in, if you're tuning in, if you are being part of the group right now. It is lonely sometimes, guys. It is lonely. Sometimes I need little hearts. I need people to tell me, I'm right here. I got your back. You can keep talking, Mr. Trujillo. Well, I love it when people call me Mr. Trujillo. Guys, I'm not that old. Come on. You can just call me the world's greatest living artist. Yeah, you can call me that. I love that. So, very much awesomeness. Only awesomeness is allowed in the studio, okay? There is no such thing as a bad Trujillo. I always say that. You have to look at it that way. It's not to make yourself feel better. It's to be able to reach your potential and understand your reality. It has nothing to do with being cocky. It has nothing to do with being... And then there's nothing wrong with a little bit of that either. I won't lie to you. There's nothing wrong if you're like, oh man, I'm good. You know, you want to be able to be good. If you're not good, if you don't tell yourself that you're good, then who will? You know, who's going to say, oh yeah, you're good? Who says that? One of my favorite authors, modern authors, Seth Godin says, you don't have to wait to be, you know, you don't have to wait for the gatekeeper anymore. You don't have to wait for the gallery of blah 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 and the blah 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 to say you're good. You don't need that anymore. You can start telling yourself, hey, am I good enough? Yeah. Give yourself permission to be good enough. Give yourself permission to just create work. Give yourself permission. Don't wait for someone to give you that. That is a very bad place to be at. To wait for someone to acknowledge you and to you know, kind of like what do I call the gatekeepers, the naysayers, the yaysayers, the people that are like, I don't know, man, I just don't think that you have it in you yet. You know, go back to the drawing board and wait another, I don't know. If it was up to them, you would never create a painting. If it was up to people, you know, any critic, if it was up to them, you would never create a painting. You would have to, you know, pass their tests. And their tests are designed for you to never be good enough. All people's tests of whether you're good or not, if you are a failure, if you are a whatever, all people's tests are designed for you to not pass. Okay? That's why when people ask me, they're like, well, be honest with me. I am being honest with you. You're great. Where are you at right now? Oh, I'm doing I don't know, drawing classes. Are my drawings any good? They're great. Like, and they, you know, sometimes people wait and hope that you're going to tell them, I don't know, maybe I imagine, I don't know, that you're going to tell them, no, you're horrible. I don't give you permission to continue. You know, and I think some people say that, you know, it's not that I want you to give me permission, it's that I want you to give me feedback. But have you ever thought what feedback is? Have you ever really thought about it? You know, sometimes I try to go on galleries. Sometimes I do the gallery thing, and you know, every now and then I do the gallery thing, and then I get some silly gallery owners that are like, and now I will give you feedback about your work, and I'm like, really? Keep it to yourself. I don't need feedback, and I'm not saying that I'm not looking to learn or whatever. It's just that it's that I've learned in my years of being an artist that people like to give you feedback. It's usually not positive. It's not constructive either. Some people hide under that and they say, well, you know, I give constructive feedback or I get constructive feedback. No, what you need is go. What you need is someone to tell you, go, don't wait. The longer you wait, the more you will be in someone's limbo. In your limbo, but in someone's limbo too. The longer you wait, you will start experiencing what the place where artists go that never got started is a limbo. Okay. What I want to do is put all my fears away and not suppress them, but go above them. The fear is not going to be suppressed. The fear is going to be there. But what I want to do is go above it. Go slightly, gently, but furiously. I know it sounds weird. Above your fear. And then you will start seeing what you're capable of. You will start seeing how good you are and how much that greatness has just been sitting there waiting for you to open it. It's like a Pandora's box. Once you open it, you will realize how good you are. And good not to some person who's like, well, I'll give you my blessing. No, good to you. Good to your where you are supposed to be. Hi, Nancy. So it's one of those things that if you don't pay attention, if you don't monitor, I guess, yourself, you start suppressing how good you are, and it's got to do, I think, a lot of it has got to do because of how we are conditioned to talk to each other. You know, if you see people in art groups, you will notice something. Artists in art groups, you will notice something. Usually, you have either a very positive art group where people are like, "Yeah, go for it," or you have people that are like an art group that is like. That's why a lot of artists form groups or join groups, because you need support, right? And usually artists that are thriving, you will see that they have a support of people that other artists would even consider. Well, the first one is the group that people go, right? We're great. But then you have other artist groups that are like, pessimists, the galleries, they start talking bad about exhibits, about how people don't pay for artwork, and it's all this negative mumbo jumbo, if you will. And before you know it, those art groups, they don't realize, or those people don't realize that is the wrong approach. The right approach is if it's not positive, there's something wrong going on. And I don't mean positive as in happy, as in hee 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 ha ha. I mean positive as in what the word is, positive, right? How do we move forward? Where do we go? Where is the opportunity? Those, you want to be looking for that kind of deal. You want to be talking to artists who are telling you, what you're doing is excellent. I love what you're doing. Even if you feel that they are not being completely honest with you. Even if you feel, well, no, my drawing skills are not good enough. Who cares? You got to be around people that tell you that everything is going to be okay. Because you already have a lot of people telling you that you are not good enough. And your mind is telling you that you are not good enough. Your mind is messing with you on a daily basis. And I'm not saying this because I know you. I don't know who's watching. I mean, I know you guys from here, but I don't really know what goes through, through each one of us, through our minds, right? But I do know that as artists, we have a tendency to believe that we're not good enough. There's this tendency that keeps playing in our minds. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. When will I be good enough? When will I be as good as Jose? Or when will I be as good as, I don't know, some awesome artist online that you saw, or some other, when will that time come for me? That time, that giant, that thing that you want, is been waiting for you since the day you said you wanted to create artwork. You just haven't allowed that giant to come in. You suppress it. You suppress it by telling yourself, not someone else necessarily, although that doesn't help. It never helps. But most of us suppress it by telling ourselves, oh man, my line work is off. My values are off. And then that creates a problem, because we artists are excellent servers of problems. We even use those words when we paint. We're like, how did you solve that problem? Don't worry about the problem, man. There always be problems. Don't even think about problems. Think about solutions. Think about, oh man, this time around, I did great. Look at the positive stuff. Look at the positive stuff. Look how good you are. Have you looked at the fact that you can even paint? I mean, some time ago, you couldn't even paint. Or other countries, in certainly, I don't know, you can't even paint what you want. There's filters. Everyone's trying to stop you. There's all these filters going on, and now that we have this thing that we have to How's it going, Joe? Yeah, happy mistakes, man. Happy little treats. And now that we can, we tell ourselves, "Oh no, I'm not good enough. That it's not good enough. You know, I could really do better." But we don't. We stay in the negative aspect of it. You know, we tend to stay in the negative aspect of it. It's not like we're like, well, I can do better here. Let me keep practicing that. While I learn, I will continue to create artwork. No, we don't do that. We say, oh man, that's not good enough. I'm just going to stop right here. And when I get, when I get inspired again, I will start again. And then that day doesn't come. That day just kind of, because that's a stopper. You don't even know that that's a stopper. That they stop showing up more often than not. The day is the greatest suppressor. That idea of waiting for to be better, or waiting for inspiration. That whole business of inspiration or waiting to be better and all that kind of stuff. Those are the greatest suppressors in the world. So I'll leave you guys with that. The name is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist. I'm one hell of an artist. I don't know if I'll stop here. I might continue a little bit. Who knows? I like the way this thing came out. Very je ne sais quoi. Very abstract, expressionist, artistic. And what do you know? This is how I do things. All right, guys. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time. All right? Bye-bye.